Welcome to the military OSINT course from Malfar. Today we will talk about how to take care of your own security when creating fakes and why it is important to remain anonymous when searching for information. In this lecture we will consider basic safety rules, how to create fakes in various social networks, and applications that will help create the most realistic user profile. In the conditions of war and after victory, our task remains to ensure our own security. Therefore, we use fakes that are not related to our personal data to search for information and analyze social networks. Some of the targets on Facebook and Instagram cover the list of friends. Profiles on LinkedIn are in the third circle. Adding them as friends from your personal account is a bad idea. First and the main rule of the research and the researcher is to remain anonymous and not to come into contact with the subject of research from his or her own social networks. Basic security rules when creating fakes. Clean phone number, profile photo from the face generator. We will talk about it a bit later. Use common names, but those that do not give off fakeness, not Ivan Ivanovich. Fill out profiles in social networks. Add friends and simulate activity. All social networks track user actions. The more active is the profile, the less likely it is to be banned. It is best to register all fakes in the chain so that they are connected to each other and thus create an appearance of a real person. Turn on private modes. Let's talk about how to work with different social networks to create a realistic account. Your fakes should not be related to your real personality. You cannot use common or similar nicknames, passwords, emails, telephones, and the logic of creating accounts on services. To search by social networks, use fake accounts. We start with clean SIM card on which we will register Gmail, after which Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, ВКонтакте, Одноклассники, etc. It is also recommended to start realistic fakes in social networks as early as possible. For example, your advanced fake account on LinkedIn, where you have more than 500 contacts in different fields and countries, will allow you to collect information on employees in as much detail as possible. Services and social networks where you will need your fake are Gmail, LinkedIn, ВКонтакте, Одноклассники, Facebook, Instagram, and Skype. Let's move on to the services that will help in creating such accounts. Often, you can use temporary emails to register on services to avoid binding and clogging your personal and fake mailboxes. The services on which you have registered will continue to work. The main thing is to remember the mail and the password for login. Such services include Crypto Gmail, TempMail, and DropMailMe. You can also use virtual number services to register on some services or sites. They allow you to receive SMS to confirm your login. Among such services, we can highlight Online SIM or eSIM Plus. To create images for fake personalities, we use services for creating faces of people who do not exist with the help of artificial intelligence, such as the free "This person does not exist" or the paid one, Generated Photos. To avoid the torture of your own imagination when creating false names for your fakes, we use Fake Names Generator and Fake Name Me. Using the service "This person doesn't exist", we can choose the gender, age, and the race of your character. And in Generated Photos, we can add some versatility to take several photos of the same person. For an additional fee, you can choose emotions in the photo, makeup, glasses, and the angle of the face on the photo. The Fake Name Generator program will allow you to create believable character from different countries who will have an address, phone number, car, nicknames for registration, their own mailbox, and even a place of employment. To summarize, for making a fake account as realistic as possible, it is recommended: follow the basic security rules when initially creating an account. Understand the specific of working with each social network. Add photos to albums, take only those that cannot be found by searching in Google or Yandex Images. As an option, you can take photos from the Telegram channels or a photo from Instagram, preferably travel photos. Add places of work, study, and other activity. Constantly add friends and subscribe to other accounts, like posts, and thus make the account believable to be the one of a real person. Do not forget that in all social networks where it is possible, we close the profile or switch on the private mode. In the next lecture, we will talk about what is prohibited to film during martial law. That's it for now. See you in the next lecture.